Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for future content. Have we got a doozy of a bunch of videos today, people? First up, we're going to be talking about Anime News Network and its CEO, Christoph McDonald, and just the way he goes about calling people who criticise the Anime News Network website as alt-right dorks. So let's jump on into it. It's coming from GoShell's end, the lovely GoShells, always there for everyone, which is great. Anime News Network CEO Christoph McDonald breaks silence about the lawsuit, albeit in vague terms. Call KickVic's PR guy lawyer and proclaims that Anime News Network is a site that doesn't cow down to the industry. Begins to call people that criticises the site alt-right dorks. So, I find it really funny, first of all, mostly because he's saying about, doesn't cow down to the industry, even though a lot of its stories regarding this lawsuit and everything else is very biased, and it's almost like they're not going to say a bad word because they may lose their access to stuff. So, we go in, so his first tweet. On a related note, Vic's PR guy lawyer is suggesting Vic may not be a public figure, which would be substantial because it's hard for a public figure to win a disparagement case. We have another one. Recently, one of our competitors told me, while he was drunk, "Thank you for covering this. We're not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. I respect what you're doing, but I'm also happy to welcome the readers who leave Anime News Network because of this." Referring to a controversial topic, I'll let people assume what it is. Not that it's hard. Well, with those, he's saying... Oh, excuse me, I got really blocked up nose. My hay fever is kicking in. So with those tweets there, he's kind of going on saying that, yes, we're doing this for we're doing this for everybody. We're the ones taking the risk. But it's like, well, mate, you're lying. A lot of the stuff you've said in your pieces regarding Vic and this lawsuit a complete and utter bull. And I don't really think one of your competitors will be like, "Oh yeah, thank you for doing that, yeah, brill." No, mate. You're just trying to blow smoke up your own ass just to make yourself feel better. That's what you're doing there, mate. We have 3 more from him. I should add, aside from journalists, there are a lot of people in the industry who are keeping quiet on this topic. Regardless of which side they stand on, they don't want the blowback from fans on the other side of the debate. It's quite understandable. Well, with that, I really do wish he would say which people and where they are in this industry, because, as we pointed out the other day, it's on every mainstream media site. Variety have got it. Again, you got like Screen Rant, CBR and all these. They're all reporting on it, Deadline reporting on it. These are the big ones in the industry that you're speaking of. These are the ones who are covering it. So again, you're just blowing smoke up your ass. We don't cover the same kind of news as New York Times, but since day one, we've wanted Anime News Network to be the New York Times of anime. Justin originally, then me and George. And that means, like, NYT not hiding from divisive topics, not moderating our opinions, and not cowing to the industry. Ugh, this guy, man. He literally likes to big himself up, doesn't he? Some alt-right dork recently tried to insult us by saying Anime News Network is like the New York Times of anime. I was fucking ecstatic. He has no idea how much of a compliment that was. Then you have Mike Toole. Perfect name for him, there he is. So, the reporting on this story makes me proud of my association with Anime News Network. It took an enormous amount of moral courage to run the story, and the competitor's lack of that courage is part of why this problem was not addressed sooner. So, with that there, I really do find that very funny, and mostly because, well, he's going on about, oh yes, this is great, we're the only ones reporting on it, but again, they're not. We've seen it over the last couple of days, And he's going to go back, oh, well, we reported on it back here. So did Bounding into Comics. So did CBR. So did Screen Rant. There's quite a few movie-related and anime-related websites that ran the story, not just you. You're making yourselves out to be like this messiah of the anime network, but you're not. You're nothing like this. You just got tons of people in the comments as well, which I absolutely love this one. As a journalist major in college, this makes me want to drop out and learn how to code. You know, Mr. Gray, wow, what a dirtbag. Anyway, again, Mr. Gray, thank you for the tweets. I have seen them, but I will get to them later on. I do promise that. And I will reply to you, I promise. What comes out of a vacuum? Shane Shu. How utterly immature of these people. If anything, they keep damaging themselves and the industry every time they pull stunts like their ongoing coverage of the Vic controversy. Yo, Anne, I'm a centrist and female. Calling your opponents alt-right does not work. So yeah, calling people alt-right is just completely and utter wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. Again, if you're trying to be the New York Times of anime, you shouldn't be getting rid of some people who probably actually use your site a lot because they have an interest in anime. That's why they're supporting Vic or they're against Vic, because they like anime. This is what you're calling him that. You're calling him an alt-right. The term is ill-defined. Come on. People who use that term, again, when you just use it and you just associate it with the people you don't like, you are literally just calling the IStandWithVic people a hate group. Actually, that's mostly KickVic, because they're doxing, they're fake swatting, and, well, they're just doing tons of stuff. They're attacking people's mothers, which you do not do. Come on. You're doing a lot of stuff which is shady and horrible on the KickVic side, and with you, Christoph, you have literally become worse than what a lot of people think now. You're literally like, yes, look at me. You're looking down your nose, you're blowing smoke up your own ass, and you think you're bigger than what you are. But you're not. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you soon.